I think that a lot of women see successful men, attractive men, they think, I want a piece of that. It doesn't matter if they're married or not.
Texas defense lawyer Lee Cutter knows a thing or two about jealous women, having just finished defending Frances Hall, a wife charged with murdering her unfaithful husband, trucking executive and millionaire Bill Hall Jr.
Bill Hall loved Frances and his children, but Bill's fatal flaw is that he also liked the attention of younger women.
My mother was on the verge of a nervous breakdown because Bonnie was taunting her constantly.
She's texting and calling Frances. Bonnie would call her every explicit name in the book.
It was a toxic love triangle destined to explode, and it did. Frances Hall was stopped at a light on this road outside of San Antonio when she saw her husband Bill atop his Harley Davidson, followed closely by Bonnie driving the Hall family car.
I get a phone call from my mama, and she said, I just saw your dad, and I just saw Bonnie. I'm turning around. I'm going to confront her.
Frances was revved up and driving her own Cadillac Escalade. She hit the gas and began pursuing Bonnie's car.
They're coming this way. They're still going 85, 90 miles an hour.
Frances was out for blood.
Prosecutor Stephanie Pollison.
Frances Hall took a 2-ton death tank to what should have been a fist fight.
I don't think anyone imagined that by the end of that day, there would be a dead body and someone in handcuffs.
Peter Van Sant joins us live. And Peter, we know that Bill Hall was killed, but what are the major questions surrounding what happened here?
As we speak, they're still not sure exactly how he died. Bonnie, the mistress, claims that Frances, the wife, drove her SUV directly into his motorcycle, knocking him off of the road. Frances, the wife, says, no, he lost control as he was trying to maneuver between these two warring women on the road, lost control of his motorcycle on his own, and ended up in the grass.
Peter, can this be considered a crime of passion in the state of Texas?
In the state of Texas, it is a crime of passion, and it's one of the few states where you can actually get convicted of something like murder. Then they have a second trial, a sentencing trial, where if it's a crime of passion, you can get sentenced to just 2 years for a murder charge.
Peter, thank you very much. You can watch Peter Van Sant's story, Driven to Extremes, on 48 Hours tomorrow night, right here on CBS 2 at 10 o'clock. Peter, thank you once again.